Well, good evening, my viewers, subscribers. Welcome back to another M&M TV video. Yes, and in this evening's video, my viewers, there are two things that I want to bring to your attention. Yes, and the first one, my viewers, is a little thing with Mark Stewart. Yes, because I don't know what my viewers and subscribers that Mr. Andrew Holness and his wife have done to Mark Stewart. But Mark Stewart also seems to be carrying belly for the Prime Minister and his wife and members of his JLP team. So my viewers, I'm going to listen here. I'll go clipping, yes, from Mark Stewart. And I'm not going to handle him as crass as how I handle the other one. But my viewers, in short order, me go deal with Mark Stewart situation because Mark Stewart have to realize if he's going to be a pastor or he going to be a politician because his rival Roe is not only a so-called pastor but he's also a politician, and Roe have made his intention very clear. But my viewers, you're going to be hearing from Mark Stewart at this time. Yes, as he hit after the Prime Minister and his wife, and of course, Mr. Everett Warmington, he went after them. But so listen to this, my viewers, and then I will come back.
All those who are coming on for the first time, yes, like and share. Like and share this thing. Nimrod, Herod, I don't know if I call you. You and Jezebel are on the cabinet. As it was in the days of Jezebel and Ahab. Jesus Christ Almighty. Huh? 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 You and your Jezebel control Jamaica. You buy out the prophet, you buy out the bloggers, just as how Jezebel silenced the prophets. The same way, you and your Jezebel are silent the prophets and the bloggers. You pay them divination money, but God is watching. And see what happened to your chatterbox? Your face the outer order when you cuss out people. Everybody should have did know say that man from Wolaba was a real fish. Cause all in
Well, yes, my viewers, there you have it, that piece from Mark Stewart, where another PNP blogger brought that little clip in, my viewers. But I wish I could get a full, I'm going to seek to get a proper clipping from, because Mark Stewart is a man, my viewers and subscribers, where this a man that sell is all himself, him left himself. Yes, because Mark Stewart sell every single thing. And I don't know how Mark Stewart, this guy love money so much. I'm almost certain that Mark Stewart love money more than God, because everything Mark Stewart does, you have to pay him for it. If Mark Stewart bust on tune, yeah, and in church people they are dance, they have to give him at least 5,000 each for the song when just bust. My baby was the song where he says send it back, reverse the order. That song, my viewers, was a song that he did. And before, when he was doing that song, he was doing that song before his service. And when he finished the song, he asked the people to come up with $5,000 for come reverse it, my viewers. So I don't know what Mark Stewart here is talking about the Prime Minister buyout bloggers. So I don't know how the Prime Minister don't approach him and buy him out. Because Mark Stewart is a man that will actually sell. Yes, he's a man that will sell. My viewers and subscribers, Mr. Well, Mark Stewart is a man that he will attack every Warmington and say my fish. But Mark Stewart must realize that it was his leader who is wishing two men happy anniversary. Yes, it was his leader and his general secretary and my viewers and subscribers. The Isaac Buchanan and several others who were wishing two men happy anniversary. And I perceive that Mark Stewart, remember, Mark Stewart blazed fire and he preached one message called Last Warning, my viewers. And Mark burned some fire. But apparently, I don't know how Mark Stewart fire seems to gone out. All of a sudden now, Golden seem like he come buy Mark Stewart. Because it seemed like the Prime Minister can't afford him because he's too dear. But it look like Mr. Mark Golden buy out Mark Stewart because you know say Mr. Golden money enough. Yes, him get enough in a finsack. So I perceive that Golden have bought out Mark Stewart. That is why you hear Mark Stewart stepping out now and a beat the Prime Minister. And we know why Mark Stewart is beating the Prime Minister. This is because Mark Stewart rather to see the people blood run, my viewers and subscribers. Because Mark Stewart right now should be, if Mark Stewart was a man of God, Mark Stewart should have been very happy right now to see that the crime rate is going down. And when you listen to some of his preaching, my viewers, he's still predicting whole heap of blood to shed. Yes? And Mark Stewart should know better. Mark Stewart should have been happy to know that the crime rate is going down. But it seemed like Mark Stewart, my viewers and subscribers, and the other one that I brought you earlier, it seemed like, let's say, they are in the same boat. They must sail like the same ship. Because it seemed like, my viewers and subscribers, that Mark Stewart not get enough body again for church, to get enough money in a collection plate. So it seemed like because of the murder rate going down, it seemed like that is also getting to Mark Stewart's head. And Mark Stewart is getting upset because now that the crime is going down, Mark Stewart and the other one before him, yes, are run out and are beat up from the Prime Minister and his wife. For what? For no good reason. But even in COVID, my viewers and subscribers, Mark Stewart wanted to keep church and keep full church. Because we all know that Mark Stewart's intention is not so much the lover of the people. But Mark Stewart's intention is to get as much money in his pocket as possible. And we know that. And Mark Stewart think that. I feel him style that. So, I'm not going to really deal with him too hard this evening. I'm going to allow him until I'm ready. But Mark Stewart needs to know himself. Yes? Because once upon a time, Mark Stewart was doing well. But it seemed like Mark Golden have bought out Mark Stewart. Because that's the only reason why that Mark Stewart is behaving like this now. When Mark Stewart should have been happy to know that his country and his people are now living a little bit more peaceful. But these guys seem not to be liking that at all. But my viewers, I am leaving from Mark Stewart case for now. Because my viewers, I have a more compelling issue that I want to bring before you in this evening's video. Because my viewers, the wicked one, Peter Bunting, yes, the national security disaster, yes, Peter Bunting, he went to one of the safest parish in the country at this time, my viewers. He was there in St. James, yes, a parish record one murder, my viewers and subscribers, last month, and one in February, and that Peter Bunting could never have accomplished that. So in Ghana, St. James, this evening, my viewers, and you're going to hear him from him, because he's not going to escape this evening. So my viewers, let's hear a little bit from this wicked, disgusting, dishonest former security minister. And my viewers and subscribers, I plead that my viewers and subscribers, especially the one who's saying they not vote, please, I beg you, think again after hearing this guy this evening. Yes, think again, because if we ever give back Peter Bunting and Mark Golin the country, my viewers and subscribers, we're going to head back to the crime rate, the high crime rate again, because this guy is so dishonest. You know, funny. So I wanted to hear from him at this time, my viewers, and then I will come back. Listen to this lion.
In national security. And then secondly, I want to speak to how we would do things differently. So first, this GLP government is suddenly claiming that one of their successes is the reduction in murders for the last few months. Now, we are all very happy and welcome these reduction in murders.
You are not happy nor welcome the reduction in murders, wicked Bunting. Yes, Satan, son, you are not happy in the reduction of murders. You're a damn liar.
But it has absolutely nothing to do with the JLP regime. It is in spite of the JLP regime.
Yeah, and here this wicked, disgusting brute, my viewers and subscribers, that it have nothing to do with the JLP regime. My viewers and subscribers, when this good for nothing waste man that call himself the former security minister, my viewers, I can accept that before the last year, both administrations struggle with the crime. I am not like Peter Bunting and these liars that come because it is the political silly season, my viewers and subscribers. It is a fact that over the last many years, my viewers and subscribers, the crime rate have been a problem under both administrations. And there's no question about that. But my viewers, the PNP have never spent the kind of money, my viewers and subscribers, to give the police the tools that they needed to fight the crime. The PNP, my viewers, was giving some of their friends some money that is called the social intervention program, where we know, my viewers and subscribers, that never done nothing for crime, nothing at all. But here now, this honest, good for nothing senator, because he was voted out in 2020, and his evil leader put him in a Senate for him to amend the people of Jamaica. Yes? To amend the people of Jamaica. And this wicked man, my viewers and subscribers, is one of the reasons make the crime rate is not even lower now than how it is. Because my viewers and subscribers, when Peter Bunting was there, we all know he was bawling for divine intervention. Yes, in couldn't manage the crime in Mahala. But my viewers, when Andrew see the crime and see what was happening, my viewers, the man decided that in a short time we can sleep with the wind and open. Of course, I myself laugh at the Prime Minister when he talks so in 2016, because I am not like them, you know, my viewers. I will speak the truth and speak it ever. Yes, I myself laugh after the Prime Minister when he talk about we all sleep with the window open. I think more or less, my viewers, that was not possible. But when we see what is happening at this time, my viewers, it is now a possibility that if we continue on this trajectory, my viewers and subscribers, we at some point we can indeed start to sleep with our windows and door open. But my viewers, let's hear some more from this dishonest liar. I'll come back. I'm not going to escape this evening. Because the last time I brought a video from me, my viewers, there's one of my subscribers beat me on him. But him not going to escape tonight.
With the JLP regime, it is in spite of the JLP regime. And let me just do a quick review of what happened when the government changed in 2016 and these people came to office. The first thing they did was introduce a most idiotic policy. They suddenly decided that police didn't deserve new cars, new vehicles anymore. And they were the...
Well, that is a lie. That is a lie, my viewers and subscribers. What Bunting here is saying is a lie. Nothing of the sort, my viewers. I could admit, my viewers, that there was a mistake with the used car situation. Yes? But as any good government, as Andrew Holmes would tell you, that they did not get everything right. Right? Unlike this dishonest guy who pretend like him could have solved crime and he could do nothing about it. Yeah, Andrew and his government who tell you that there were mistakes along the way. Yes? And this is why my viewers, especially undecided, and some of you will say no vote. All of us listen now and hear who tell the truth from who is just a downright liar. So let's hear some more from this dishonest human being. Let's hear some more from him.
They were the only government in the entire world that decided they were going to purchase junk vehicles for the police. Well, when they stated it, we predicted it would be a fiasco. And it turned out to be even worse than we had imagined. And cut a long story short, up to today, the used vehicles haven't been delivered and cannot be found. Although all...
Well, my viewers and subscribers, that even if that is the case, the government have bring in a lot of new vehicles over the last 2 years. Right? Even where my station situate, my viewers, under PNP, you could hardly find one vehicle in the station. Now, my viewers, if you go by the station that I live in, my viewers, you can find at least 3 to 4 working vehicles here. Right now. Because this criminal-minded guy they have never seen the police force important to put the investment in the police force to get the results. They never do it, my viewers and subscribers. But here is this honest human being, this liar, my viewers, is now coming to want to take credit for something that they never did. Let's hear some more from the liar.
Before. Although all have been paid for. And the few that did arrive, some of them could barely make it off the wharf before them broke down. I remember it was embarrassing to see some of the police officers trying to be professionals driving around these old wrecks. So what happened? Vehicles are a force multiplier for the police. And by year 2, there were so few operational vehicles in the police force that the murder rate skyrocketed. It continued for the next 8.
It skyrocketed, Peter, criminal-minded Bunting. It's because UNO, Fear Party, is the criminal organization. and on a love criminal. So on a nango, give the police the necessary resources to get to the criminals. So where do you get the moral authority from? Criminal-minded Peter Bunting. Where you get the moral authority from? If you are up in your dirty mouth now and attack. Eh? Why is it that people like you don't shut up? Because people like you have been a solid waste. Yes? National disgrace. Because when you are at the wicked, you couldn't do nothing about crime, all of a sudden now, you have the answer. But upon you too. But upon you. But upon you.
The next 8 years. It was so bad that Andrew Holness now has the record of being the prime minister who's in his 2 terms, more Jamaicans have been murdered than under any other 2 terms under.
Well, my viewers, subscribers are citizens of Jamaica who means his country or her country good. I appeal to you this evening that, as I said before, no government before this 1 year can claim that the crime was manageable under them, my viewers and subscribers. But after the last 2 years, especially the last year, 1.5 years, my viewers, we have seen the reduction in 2023, when I think it was about 9% reduction in crime. And I think last year, my viewers, is about 20% reduction in crime, my viewers. So we have started to see the work in progress, my viewers and subscribers. And at this stage now, my viewers, we're up by 44, almost 44% reduction in crime. So my viewers, indeed, because it was Peter Bunting and these people who became a stumbling block in the way of the GLP, my viewers, when them couldn't find the answer, the government used the state of emergency. Not only the state of emergency, my viewers, but it's also, and the hypocrites that Peter Bunting and his disgusting members is, my viewers, they supported, my viewers and subscribers, the Zoso, even now, 100%, it was the plan of the Andrew Holness administration. Yes? But here this honest human being that call himself a citizen is putting down the good work of the government, not giving the credit for the Zoso that they support even now, my viewers, that help to cauterize the crime. And so I appeal to my Jamaicans who decide to now vote. Yes? May I beg you, you can't allow them here to come back in the power. Because they couldn't do it. And now they want to come in now and take credit for something that they could never fix. And now that the government put in the resources and I get the result now, they are so dishonest, they will not even give credit to where it is due. But listen some more of the liar, my viewers and subscribers.
Other 2 terms under any other prime minister. For many years, they persisted with this policy, this failed policy of state of emergency, which.
Well, my viewers and subscribers, in St. James, where this liar is right now, the business community, my viewers, they were on nationwide last evening. And one of the big man down there, I forgot his name at the moment, my viewers, they accepted that the JLP administration handed out the bitter medicine with the state of emergency and these things. But my viewers, I can tell you this. The Chamber of Commerce, gentlemen, is now the most happy person right now, my viewers. Because they have become so happy now because the crime rate have dropped to almost zero in St. James. My viewers, the fact of the matter is that the situation that we were in, it needed decisive and strong measures. And this little good for nothing narcissist, this brute, him fight down the state of emergency, him fight it down. But even the police can tell my viewers that it was necessary at the time when it was being used. But here is this honest human being is coming now to behaving like say what the state of emergency did. It wasn't good. The police themselves said that the state of emergency helped to stop the carnage because my viewers, the killing was so much on a daily basis. I should have found that video, my viewers, and I'm going to hear what that man said. But let's hear some more from this wicked man.
This failed policy of state of emergency, which all it was doing was violating the rights of the people. When they scraped up almost 2,000 young Muslim.
Yes, even if they scrape up 2,000, how much of them still remain? Most of those persons was released. But Peter Bunting and his criminal organization, my viewers, are desperate. They're desperate. And they cannot see the facts. We all know that, my viewers and subscribers, if the crime rate was still high, they would beat the government. They would beat the government. But because they don't have this campaign plan again, they might try to take credit. What can go so? These dishonest people.
When they scraped up almost 2,000 young Muslim men in St. James, what was the consequences? Many lost their jobs. Many were stigmatized. Many were set back. The pan chicken man had to pack up by 6 o'clock, but KFC could run till midnight or 2 a.m.
But my viewers and subscribers, how many of these pan chicken men lost their life because of the violence? My viewers, Papa has been bringing a story some months ago, where this gentleman losing life because of criminal elements in those areas. I think this happened in Westmoreland. But we all know that Westmoreland and St. James is connected. My viewers and subscribers. Man losing life, the criminal element robbing and taking life. My viewers and subscribers. And the fact of the matter is that if we're going to get anywhere, remember, my viewers, in 2011, when Andrew said bitter medicine, the PNP, we vote him out because we didn't want to hear the truth. But Portia did have to agree and go for that bitter medicine, my viewers, and now we are reaping the benefit. The bitter medicine of crime, my viewers, we did drink that bitter medicine of crime, and now that we are getting some good medicine, not bitter medicine this time, my viewers, but now we are getting some honey, my viewers. Why is Peter Bunting do not want us to accept it? Why? But let's hear this honest human being. So some more.
2 a.m. All.
But my viewers, I am so disappointed, because they are in St. James, and the wretches that is in that auditorium are clap their hand. And when most of these PMPs, Satan, we were down there, are clap their hand. Most of them, when the crime then turn up down there, most of these nastiness, will clap their hand. Most of them, when the violence was up, my viewers, most of them they have to hide under their bed. Yes? These disgusting PNP supporters, most of them they have to hide under their bed because the crime rate was so high in St. James. And I won last month, and I won February, my viewers, according to the the police who is in charge of St. James. Now that the people can start walk by now again, my viewers, it doesn't work. We have to prepare to accept, my viewers and subscribers, that things we have to take medicine before we can get better. Right? And we have accepted the bitter medicine from Andrew, from Portia. And we have now seen the benefit, my viewers. We are getting some money now because the crime rate is taking a fall. And all I do, my viewers, is encourage the Prime Minister to go him harder. Go him harder because we want to see the crime rate down to 5 or 600, my viewers, by the end of the year. So I encourage the Prime Minister, go harder and do not let these wicked men discourage any of you, because these guys are wicked, good for nothing people. And the people of St. James, you should shame on yourself. If you're going to clap on your hand when you hear this honest sucker bro, I'm talking.
All that policy of oppression was doing was putting more pressure on the average Jamaican. There was no reduction in murder anywhere. In fact, there was a 25% increase in the entire Jamaica year after year. Yes, temporarily in a particular area or community, Alan, where there was a surge of security forces, you would find a decline temporarily. But there was something called the balloon effect. So after states of emergency in St. James, then you found murders going up in Hanover, in Westmoreland, in Trelawney. The opposition called out this practice and said it's not only unconstitutional, but is ineffective.
And so I appeal to my sensible supporters to reject Peter Bunting and his garbage. Because you know say Peter Bunting, they are wicked. You know these people are wicked. These people have no love, not even for, well, they are well protected, my viewers and subscribers. Yes, even though Peter Bunting was robbed in Portland as a minister of security. Yes, but him of all person shouldn't talk, because man come in a house, come molest his son, and he never have the decency to report it. Eh? What can go so? And this man have the nerve to talk about crime. Can you believe it? We are in this madness.
But is ineffective. And today, we stand here before you, vindicated by the full constitutional court.
He taking credit. He stand there vindicated. My viewers and my undecided people, your greatest right under the Constitution is your right to life. And we know, do not be fooled by these liars. Because I have already stated, my viewers and subscribers, that the crime rate was bad under both administrations. But we have seen a concerted effort by this present administration, my viewers, to bring down the crime. So do not, I should not be, because remember, my viewers, it was some of these same people that was demonstrating on Monday. And they were clap hand now, right? And it have nothing to do with Peter Bunting and his garbage. But let's hear some more from this honest human being.
We stand here before you, vindicated by the full constitutional court of Jamaica.
And so I know, my viewers and subscribers, that these PNP hate themselves. You see, them PNP supporters rather than party more than their life. Yes? Them are PNP supporters rather than party more than their life. Peter Bunting can afford to have all 10 license guns if he want. Right? Dayton Campbell can have 10. Mark Golden can have 100. Right? None of you, most of you the firearms license authority now give me one. And we have to give thanks, my viewers and subscribers, when the police them fight the crime now for the first time. The police them is motivated by the Andrew Holness administration. And it cannot be disputed. We have never seen the police them working as how we are seeing them working now. Never have seen. I'm so impressed with my police them right now how they work. I have never seen that. And I'm not a child. Believe me. I am over 4 decades old, my viewers. And I have never seen the level, my viewers, of confidence the police have as how they have it now. I have never seen it. The police are very active now and they have work, my viewers and subscribers. So when you hear this man a chat now, nobody pay him mind because we all know some liars.
Who in their ruling handed down a couple of weeks ago not only confirmed what we have been saying, but it showed they found it was not only unconstitutional, but it was ineffective. These are people, these are judges, skilled, trained, and experienced in weighing evidence. And the evidence presented to them did not.
Well, my viewers, we know that these judges and these lawyers are some of the main reason why our crime rate was so high. So we don't expect any different from them. Because most of these judges, my viewers and subscribers, are criminal-minded judges. They are criminal. And he had them because through the police are slap away the criminal element them. Them now go for judge again. And then lawyer friend them now get no money to represent them at the funeral home and get them body for bury. Yes, my viewers and subscribers. So these judges who is fighting against the good things that's happening in the country. We all know that they're criminal minded, like the PNP organization. So that's not strange. But let's hear a little bit more from this disaster.
Evidence presented to them did not support the argument that it worked in reducing murders overall. So we became more.
Well, my viewers, when this state of emergency was put into effect, I believe, in 2018, the murder rate, my viewers, came down by over 400 and less person died in that year. And here this man say he never do anything. What can go? So how can these guys be so dishonest?
More militant in our objection. We stopped supporting the extensions in the Senate. We took them to the Constitutional Court. Others also took them to the Constitutional Court. And taxpayers will now be burdened to pay tens of millions of dollars in restitution to those who were deprived of their liberty illegally. In the last 2 years, and in particular, in the last 5 months, we have seen welcome declines. And that is because there have been no inefficient states of emergency used in Jamaica. The professional police officers can focus on what they know to do to bring down crime instead of...
Well, my viewers, the police could do nothing without resources. Yes? The police could do nothing. No crime will come down without the resources that the GLP government have put a lot in the police force. And no matter what this disgraceful human being is talking, we know different. And I'm hoping that the sensible citizen of the country, the bright people, I hope only do not allow these dunce people to make their decision for them. A full time now, the bright people step out and realize that this opposition is going nowhere. This opposition is highly dishonest. Highly dishonest. And they want to take credit when they do not deserve it. But let's hear some more from this disaster.
They know to do to bring down crime instead of manning these checkpoints, which not catching anybody. Checkpoints that just blocking up traffic when you're coming into Mobay, whether from St. Elizabeth, from Westmoreland, from Hanover, from Trelawney. All it was doing was create traffic jams and frustrating people. So they created the conditions why the murders spiked. They created the conditions why police couldn't get to do their jobs. And so we commend this commissioner and his team who
My viewers, if anybody is more dishonest more than this, don't tell me. If anybody is more dishonest more than this national disgrace, hmm? This disaster, don't tell me. Because this guy is, I have never seen this man in my life. I can't believe that somebody can be so dishonest. I cannot believe that somebody can be so barefaced and wicked. Eh? This man would take your life in your present, because this guy have to be one of the wickedest person I've ever seen. Right? How can this guy really open his mouth and chat? And then it show you how done the PNP them is. Because them see and know say and a PNP, them couldn't, what they have seen now in St. James, they wouldn't see it. But yesterday they were clap, my viewers, hearing Bunting making an ass out of himself. But see, let's hear a little bit more from this disaster.
have not wasted time talking about give us state of emergency, but focused on the spearfishing approach, which we have always advocated, rather than the net fishing approach, which only violates.
But here you have always advocated, my viewers, but he never use it. When he was security minister, he was an advocate for it, but he never use it. But what is that strange? They always know. They always know the answer when they are in opposition. But when they're in a government, they know nothing. So what you saying now, Bunting? It's not strange. Because we know the style. When they're in the opposition, we have all the answers. But when we are there in government, you holler, you ball for divine intervention. But let's hear a little bit more from this disaster.
Net fishing approach, which only violates Jamaicans, ordinary Jamaicans' rights. We reject the idea.
When these ordinary Jamaican was dying like flies on the road on a daily basis, like the dog. Yes, freedom right was not being violated. When the criminal elements walk up and take people's life because they come for one person and then take seven more other life. Eh? Freedom rights was not abused. Their right to life, they are now in a grave, right? Where they will never see light again. But this guy is so dishonest. You know, in wicked. But let's hear some more from the national disaster.
We reject the idea that to be strong against crime, you have to give up people's rights. We believe you can be.
But how can it work, my viewers? How can you have your cake and eat it? In a country, my viewers, that we are having over 12, 13, 1400 murders on a day, on a yearly basis. Eh? Something have to give, my viewers, and we, the citizens of Jamaica, was prepared to stay home if needs be. Because when you don't have life, you have nothing. So when this guy, I'll try to quote Constitution, me don't know who I fool. Because any well-thinking, sensible Jamaican knows that your greatest right is your right to life. And many of us was so in fear. Many of us become prisoners in our own homes because the crime rate was so high. And now that the crime rate is going down, these guys cannot find a decency to do the right things. But let's hear a little bit more from him.
You have to give up people's rights. We believe you can be strong against crime and strong for our human rights guaranteed under the Constitution, under the Charter of Rights. And the best evidence of that is what is happening since we have abandoned those wasteful states of emergency. I know the only thing that I saw that came out of it, it gave the Prime Minister the opportunity to every month jump up at a press conference looking like a wannabe petty tyrant with his generals.
Here, this piece of solid waste, my viewers, because the Prime Minister now is getting result. We burn him. Yeah, bad mind, I will kill you, Peter Bunting. Bad mind, I will kill you. And that's your problem because you get nightmare. If you know, say, what is done, you never do nothing. Your party never do nothing. We finally, I see something now. Right? We finally I see a ray of hope. We are finally seeing a light. My viewers and subscribers at the end of our dark tunnel. We are finally seeing a ray of hope. But Peter Bunting can't help himself. He have to be the most dishonest, despicable human being ever lived. Let's hear some more from this corner mess.
With his generals flanking him and joyfully announcing that he was removing the rights of the population in St. James or Hanover or Westmoreland. That's all that was achieved. Him, what the young people call cosplaying. You know when they dress up in costumes like, here I am, the petty tyrant with my generals around me. So that is what has happened, and that is why we give this GLP regime no credit for any reductions which have taken place recently. And the track record of the Prime Minister and his regime is that more Jamaicans have been murdered during their 2 terms than any other 2 terms in Jamaica. So let me turn quickly now.
Yes, my viewers, I will not give you any more at this time because he's only getting from bad to worse. Yes? Bad mind, indeed. I will kill him. Yes. Envious, I will mad him. Yes? And so, again, I appeal to the sensible-minded Jamaicans. When the elections is called, now that we are seeing a change that we are so happy for, that it was credited to the GLP administration, the Prime Minister and the Security Minister, and of course, our police and our soldiers, my viewers, who have gotten the resources, who have gotten the necessary tools to finally start to get the crime under control. I salute the government. I salute the Security Minister. And I salute the police and the military. And I encourage the police and the military, step it up. Keep going. The only thing I said to the police and the military, do not hurt the innocent. Do not hurt the innocent, but continue to go after the gangs. And I encourage my viewers and subscribers, I encourage the intelligencers who have been giving the police credible information that they can continue to get rid of the problem in the country. That are continuing to get rid of the rat and the roaches in the country. I appeal to the sensible citizens. Continue to give the police credible information so that we can have even greater crime reduction. And let this PNP go to hell because that's where they belong. Because they hate the people of Jamaica. So until another video, my viewers, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So until then, good evening.